So recently, teachers in Los Angeles went on strike, and it's not really just Los Angeles. Teachers all over the country have been going on strike because the education system has just been getting stripped down and more, and it's just been really, really bad. And in Los Angeles specifically, the teachers who are striking said that most teachers have like a classroom of 40 students. Like the max is 46, and that's one period. So you get like 5-6 periods per day, usually like 5 periods a day. So you get like 200 students that you have to know how they're doing, how they're learning per semester. And that's just the teachers. The teachers weren't striking just for themselves. You know, they were asking for smaller class sizes for the students, not just for themselves, for the students to learn as well. And the teachers were asking for more money, of course, because teachers just don't get much money. And again, not just for themselves, they're also striking for the nurses in the schools and counselors and stuff. They're saying there's not enough of those. I believe I heard a statistics that said there's about 400 nurses to 900 schools. And so sometimes they just don't have nurses there that day. Or they have nurse stations in an open hallway or under a stairwell or something, because they just don't have the financing. Or they just keep using old books, and there's a lot of terrible stuff going on. And I did want to become a teacher. I was studying to become an English teacher, English second language specifically. I did not want to become a teacher in the United States because of how they're treated, and because I didn't want to get shot. That's kind of sounds like a joke, but the way school shootings have been going in the United States, it really isn't a joke. I really don't want to become a teacher in the United States because I don't want to get shot. And I would have to throw my body on the line to protect the students. You know, those students were assholes to me. It's just expected of me because I'm the adult, I guess. So yeah, that's why I didn't want to be a teacher in the United States, and then the money and all that. And you know, I worked at Walmart for a while, and when I tell people at Walmart that I wanted to be a teacher, they would be like, "Oh, so you want to go from making nothing to making nothing?" And I'm just thinking, you know, sometimes it's not about the money. And I know I did just say I don't really want to be a teacher in the United States because I wouldn't get paid well. Sometimes you do want a job just because you're doing something that you feel is right. You're helping people or something. But do you really educate that well if you're like that constricted? I don't know, I'm just kind of thinking out loud. Teachers really have it bad in the United States, and I've talked about other educational things. I've talked about other educational topics in my videos in the past. I just don't know if the teachers will ever get a break in the United States. It's just cuts after cuts after cuts, while all the corporations and banks get the breaks.